Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Well, this has been very requested, and it's actually in Korea. And this is when CHARICE went to a show called Star King.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think at one point even the host was like E-Talk.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Hicho is also in this episode, and
Super Junior.
And she also sang with Sohyang in the same.
Yes, we checked out that performance ages ago, but
did.
I never actually knew that she performed there on her own.
Yes.
So let's give it a watch. We obviously want to watch the whole bloody episode of the thing,
No.
but it does have captions, which is quite useful. Let's give it a watch.
Okay.
Stalking.
First challenger.
Tiny. Look at him. Dude, she's so smooth.
Coming far away
From the Philippines. It's also it's also super unique.
You're gonna love me.
It's also super unique the fact that you did sort of see the evolution as sort of she progressed and kept being in the public eye and stuff. And as the younger she was, the much more of a physical performer she was, right? Also, you know, maturation of voice and longevity and things like that. Coaching played a role to then, mate, you gotta be a bit more stable on things because there's only so much you can do this, especially at that level of singing.
Yes.
But what's super intriguing is that in Korea in this time, this is probably 2011, I would imagine, around this time, 2012.
I don't know. It's actually quite far back.
Maybe earlier, right?
Maybe before the 2010s.
Right, and
Maybe 2009?
in those moments, you obviously had early 2000s. You had groups like Big Mama, you had Sohyang, as obviously she's still kicking ass now, but that's just because she's a freak of nature. But those types of power vocals, you had Healing. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing any names, which were bringing this sort of aspect of R&B soul into singing, and then you had power vocalists, which were always super popular in Korea, but never in kids.
That's
never
right.
in teenagers.
And not with such maturity of the tone as well. This is really bizarre to her. Well, unique. I wouldn't call it bizarre. It's very hers.
Yes.
And that's what made her so staple.
So I'd imagine when CHARICE goes to Korea and she does this, and this obviously does very well because it's TV and stuff, everyone was like, what the fuck is
Well,
this?
it is mind-blowing, just given the fact that she is like a little kid and she's out here singing
Little
like
girl,
a grown-ass woman.
Yeah, sure,
You
go on.
know? It's pretty crazy.
Powerful. Look at the host there.
Woo!
It's next level, bro.
Woo! Come on!
Yeah, total control, dude.
I totally agree. She was just born for the stage.
It's like watching a movie of Dream Girls.
Well, the song is from Dreamgirls.
Yeah, but it's like watching the movie.
Yeah, basically, but in like miniature version, which is even more mind-blowing.
I wonder how tall she was then. Maybe like, I don't know, like 4'9". She was a kid, right? She was like, I think she was like 15, 16, 14 here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty young.
Oh, wow.
It's around the same time that we saw her perform. You know, the first time we saw her perform, like a couple of weeks ago,
Yes.
when she was like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I thought, yeah, okay, yes.
do you remember that show where she was performing in the same show as Katrina?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Same era.
That's the same era. I think
Okay,
it's around
okay.
the same time. Maybe she's here, maybe a couple of years older.
Okay, fair
I don't know. I would imagine. I mean,
This is crazy. crazy.
Yeah,
though.
it's probably like
very good.
2007, like 2008, around that.
Well, when did Dreamgirls come out? 2006, though, right? So base it off that. Use that as a guideline.
That was like 2009 time.
Yeah, that's what the fashion, like, especially the style of filming, it's giving me. But yeah, taking into consideration that the Dreamgirls as a baseline was released in 2006.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough. But yes, it's quite early in their career. I mean,
it's pretty nuts.
Yeah. Max early 20s. Dude.
The people in the panel. Woo!
I love the bubbles. Yeah, dude, she's like next level shit. Fuck off. Next level, dog. Next level.
Girl, what a performance!
That.
Oh!
Dude, yeah. Ah.
They gave her water. Please take this, please.
Friendly water boy.
Oh my god, what a
Dude.
performance though. I would totally freaking lose my mind too.
Mental.
I feel like I would bow down and be like, yo,
It's mental.
bong.
That's
crazy.
mental.
The song is already crazy, right? Let's state that as a fact.
That's so mental.
That freaking musical was insane. Like when it came, especially when it came to like the whole idea of what musicals can provide in film. That's perhaps one of the best, or one of my favorites.
Dreamgirls. Yeah.
Dreamgirls. And obviously trying to take that out and make justice of the songs. Ah!
Crazy, dude.
Woo!
It's also because I think Star King was also like a singing competition, which is quite popular there in Korea. But I think it was like that. Like they bring people from all over the world, usually just Korean though, and then they have the judges line, which are usually idols and stuff.
Yeah.
And that worked always as promotional material for the idols and all that stuff.
It's like it's the original voice.
Yeah, maybe not as like strict, as structurized
yeah.
as it, but it was certainly about like, you know, who has the best singing performance. But I must say, I don't see. I mean, So Hyun was there, right? So that's like same sort of caliber of singer. But probably that's like one of the best singing performances they've ever fucking had in that show.
That's insane.
Like genuinely, like stage wise, performing wise, and singing wise.
Like performance, everything. She just got it down. It just got it down. And yes, obviously the whole thing got amplified to like 10 times more exciting because you see the people losing their minds.
And these are people that
quality TV, by the way.
These are people that also look. My heart rate's going up since I'm working out. These are people that like they can sing. Some of them are really, really good singers. I mean, the whole, you know, like probably the majority of that entourage, they're like high level artists. So it's like the fact that they're all like, oh my god, it's mental. And plus, you don't expect it. That, you know, this Charisse coming in and just
doing her thing.
Yeah, like in the little dress and stuff. Like
Oh my god,
it's adorable.
Awesome. Awesome. I mean, what else would you check out next? Is there any other vintage performances of like old school videos that you fished out somewhere? Let us know.
Or
send it to us.
Or recent new stuff from Jake. That's completely. I'd love to see some of that stuff.
Yeah,
I know we've
great
checked out. I
point.
know we've checked out some of. I think it was Jake Cyrus with KZ that did a collaboration.
That
right?
was awesome.
But I'm not aware of what he's up to at the moment. So let us know perhaps what Jake's up to, and they're more than happy to obviously check it out and stuff like that, because it's such a mind blowing sort of evolution of vocals, and also it's
exciting
it's the
stuff.
same experience applies to everything, and that's a life, man. That's a story. So let us know what you guys thought about it, and goodbye.
All right.